Good morning.
Good morning.
So it's Saturday morning?
Yeah.
Saturday morning, just gone 7:30. We're heading out of O Cebreiro. Never, ever, ever in the history of us being in Spain have we ever had a morning leaving O Cebreiro where it's been clear and sunny.
So beautiful.
Now it's going to be hot today, but at the moment it's quite chilly actually with a breeze, but
Yeah.
we'll take that.
Yeah.
So apologies for the shorter video last night, but we couldn't get signal in town, and even the Wi-Fi in the place where we were staying wouldn't pull the skin off a custard. It was just so slow. So apologies for that. We'll boost tonight's video. So we got 20 kilometers today, over and up and down, and then down the mountains to TRIACASTELA.
So let's hope Michael can do it.
Yeah. So it's my first full day, not with a pack today. That comes next. But so Lynn's carrying all the weight.
Yep.
But so far so good. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You can see in the distance the cloud laying in the valleys. Just saying it looks like islands floating in the ocean, but that's fog.
Just love these walls. And the old churches and everything.
So it's 9:30. We just stopped for coffee and juice and a mandatory Kit Kat, and now we're back on the way. And it's turned out a warm day, but not too hot yet, but early days I guess. And I think we're about nearly 7 kilometers in, so going nicely. So we've left O Cebreiro. We're walking along. The pathways here are pretty good. I think Galicia looks after the paths pretty well. But this is a early morning shout out to Lynn. So all the problems I've been having with my knee, she's been a champion, making sure I take the tablets and rub the cream on, and she's back carrying her pack like a trooper. So can't imagine doing this without her. And last week or so, what a champion. Shh, don't tell her. So we're about 4 kilometers into our walk today, up in the high country. It's quite humid and warm already. It's only early. A little bit of a breeze at the moment. The pathways are pretty good. So we're just going to keep going steadily along, see how we go. I love these shady sections. And you've got the ups and the downs, and then every now and then you get around the side of a hill bit that's shaded and flat. Love walking in these bits. So this devilish climb, about 7 or 8 k's in from O Cebreiro, that really gets your heart pumping. And I'm only halfway up, but luckily there are 2 cafes just at the top. So there's mountain goat Lynn on the way waiting for me. And but you are rewarded with some beautiful valley views. Cannot complain about this. So we've got a Camino traffic jam at the moment. There's cows, dogs, kids on bikes, cyclists. Everyone's heading to Santiago. It's a laugh a minute, look at this. I love it. So we're kind of negotiating with the cows at the moment. They're being really nice letting us through. Baby. Thank you, mister. Thank you, cows. Did you ever get the feeling you were being followed? We've now got a black cat and half a dozen cows following us. It's 12:30. We're making our way down towards TRIACASTELA. Still got a way to go yet, but there's tree cover here and a little bit of a breeze, so you don't get a sense you're walking in a really hot day. It's actually quite pleasant, and it's just steady walking. Quite nice actually. We're hoping to stop at Rosa's Cafe and have lunch. So I think that might be in a couple of K, or maybe as much as an hour, we're not sure, but it's this way anyway.
Michael's worried because he won't have his jacket on because it's too hot for her to recognise him.
More about that later. We certainly are walking in beautiful countryside on our way down from the mountains. But, pretty spectacular. So it's gone 1:30. We've had lunch at Philoval. Really nice lunch. It's so good to not just have to rely on a piece of meat and a plate of chips. Their food is actually really nice. But after Philoval, the last 3 kilometres to TRIACASTELA is all down, and these laneways are pretty slippery and rocky at the moment. I guess they're always like this. Most of the times we've come to Spain, we've done this in the rain, so probably never seen them in the sun before. But it's just down, so it really hammers your knees after all the walking we did yesterday. So still on the way down into TRIACASTELA, but we're going down here, and that's our town just there. So we've got to be close now, got to be within 1 kilometre, you'd reckon. Beautiful day now because we're in the shade, bit of a breeze, on the home track, looking good. Just on the outskirts of TRIACASTELA, and this is a famous, very old tree. I don't know how old it is because I've read lots of different informations. So this one, for example, says it dates back to 1788, so I think we'll take that. Good evening.
Hi.
So it's Saturday night. Not a great deal happening in TRIACASTELA on a Saturday night. We just had something to eat. So just a couple of things. Been a disjointed last week for us, so I thought we'd do a quick catch up. So the 30k walk we had into Astorga a week ago is where I aggravated
arthritis in your knee.
Yeah, and I've had arthritis every now and then, and they just said it's because you're old. So, but I just aggravated it, and probably on that day tried to do too much.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is. So on the Monday we hoped to go and see a doctor, but the doctors and the medical centres didn't even open till after 3.
No.
So we decided to not walk that day, and we taxied on to Fontebadon and then down to Ponferrada the next day. So on the third day I was able to walk 2/3 of the way to Villafranca, where we had a rest day.
And which came in really good timing to give you that break.
Yeah, it really did. And then the next day we got a taxi in the morning to the foot of the mountains and walked up to O Cebreiro yesterday, which seemed to go okay.
Yeah.
And then today walked from O Cebreiro all the way down to TRIACASTELA, but still without my pack, and that seemed to work okay. So while I've been slacking off and not wearing a pack, Lynn's been carrying hers, but because Lynn stayed with me a couple of days without walking, I think you said it was strange?
Yeah, yesterday morning, after not carrying my pack for 3 or 4 days, I really struggled for the first section of the mountain to La Faba, and it just goes to show how quickly you can lose touch with walking with a pack. By the end of the day, muscle memory kicked in, and I was okay, and I've been fine today. But it just goes to show how quickly you can lose touch with walking with a pack.
Yeah, and I got to say, I got a deeper appreciation for all the other Caminos we've done when you're wearing a pack. Walking without a pack is so much easier, I have to say. But as soon as I can get back...
But you don't like it.
But I don't like it because that's not kind of what we like to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so today turned out to be pretty good.
Yep. A little bit cooler.
Yeah.
But still warm.
And it's amazing when you walk out of O Cebreiro without rain, you can actually see things,
yes.
which was...
That's been probably the first time ever, because even our heat wave year, in the morning it rained.
It rained, yeah. So we're pretty lucky.
Yeah.
So the other interesting thing was, up until today, the weather forecast has been for another couple of days of high temperatures. But lo and behold, they're now forecasting tomorrow is only going to be 20.
Yeah, and by the middle of the week, here is going to be down to 16.
Yeah, so you can't pick the weather. So
no.
We're thinking we're going to be walking towards Santiago in hot weather, but maybe not now.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see. But I think we've had a pretty good day today.
Yeah. I'm ready for bed. I'm tired today. So.
Yeah, don't even want to go out and socialise tonight. We've kind of hit the wall.
Yeah.
So we're in a really, really nice room in the Complexo Jacobeo, where we've stayed before.
Yeah.
So that's all from us today, and back on the road tomorrow to Soria.
All right then, guys. Good night.